Months ago, we brought you the gripping tale of an interesting set of families. It was a story bordering on myth, where on the rugged terrain of Baringo County, the Litay family was learning to cope with the hard hand fate had dealt them. Dennis and his sister were visually impaired during the day, but in the night they would perform something akin to a resurrection. Still in the same area, there was a family whose members could only see during the day, but not at night. But now, the hope is rekindled. Weeks after the story aired on Citizen Television, Business Connection Africa and Eagle Eye Laser Center began working together to help them. And so, for the first time, they would leave their home. And make a visit to the nation's capital, Nairobi. Upon arrival in Nairobi, they were put up in a 5-star hotel as they waited for their appointment with the doctors. The next day, they made their way to Eagle Eye Laser Center, still startled at the new experience of the city. Amazed at some of life's conveniences. One by one, they are received and registered at the eye center as they wait for treatment. And then again, one by one, they are examined. The children are attended to first.
If we can cut down on the amount of light entering their eyes, they can be able to see a little better, because now the cells that are responsible for seeing in dim lighting will be functional.
Next, it is the other family, each of them lining up. It was a moment akin to an appointment with destiny.
One of the commonest reasons why children or even some adults, and especially pregnant mothers, may be unable to see in the dark is when they do not have sufficient levels of vitamin A.
The center waived all checkup fees for both the families, and their pairs of spectacles were ordered for. It was here that Business Connection Africa came in as well. They paid for all the lenses.
Why should families live a life without being able to see? There must be a solution out there.
These lenses would require 2 weeks to ship, and so the two families were on their way back to Baringo, a happy lot. A few weeks later, and the families were receiving the life-changing lenses. The joy could not be overstated. This was their day. As soon as the nightwalkers, who were unable to see during the day with the aid of their spectacles, they were able to walk around and go about their activity. They could not hide their joy, and for little Litay, she was almost moved to tears. At this point, my mind flashes back to when Monica Litay told of the pain she was going through. But now she is a happy mother, even as she recalls her visit to Nairobi.
Nilifika huko nikakaribisha na wengine, tukalala hata pale ngine, mimi mpate kulala siku nyingine, tukashipa, tukalala na wasungu na tukafurahia sana. Wakati tulirudi tulipewa hata ya lunch mpaka tukafika nyumbani salama. Tuko na furaha sana. Hatukupotea, mimi sikupotea na sijasoma.
And for the Rono family as well, it was joy unfathomable as they went around doing their chores at night, reading and working.
We thank these people so much for their help, na tunasema hakika Mungu awabariki. if I have these classes, they are going to assist me to see at night, and at least I will be like any other person.
We hope that they will now live a full life and become real participants in this community. I think what we also think is that it's important that we all come together in different ways.
And so for these two families that literally all their lives till now were visually challenged, they can now see, experiencing the joy that comes with sight, a sense of normalcy, a life that can now be lived to realize their full potential, a joy deep-seated that no one can take away. Willis Raburu, Sunday Live.